Hello everybody, my name is Logan Wolf and welcome back to Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. I'm gonna carry on from where we left off yesterday.
Come on, Slowpoke, it's this way.
Trapped. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, it seems so close to my arm. He seems to know me so well. Does he leave me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret device? But do I have a choice, even though his motives are unknown to me? I must find my boys. We'll follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth and we'll leave it to Edwin and Enoch. I thought one of them was a kid.
What do you need me to do? How can I find you?
Always keep a madness through the business door into the tunnel, then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can, but you must be swift, my friend.
Okay. Saboteur has been this way. Intriguing. The gate to far twitched for a man to the left, however, instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected as electrical switches. While the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun and the gate remains an impenetrable barrier to progress. So I need to figure out that then. Okay, well fuck you. Blocking that. Puzzles, puzzles and more puzzles. That was easy.
Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
Good question would be is why did this guy drink the amnesia drink? Daniel did it, and said Daniel did it to forget. Fucking hell. Daniel did it to forget. Justine did it as a test. She's a bit psycho. This dude, what does he do it for? Battle contraption. His balance will be dropped by a mechanism somewhere in the complex. No complex mechanisms here. I think more of a case of finding the winch. They've been raised to prevent access only tires my curiosity further. When he cannot break, our saboteur apparently seeks to hide. Oops. Oh shit. I'm trying to figure out. I can't seem to figure out for the life of me now. Maybe just broken the game while I'm dead. I'd have to restart. Oh wait. That was part of the puzzle. I would say fair play to you. If that's the entire puzzle, fair play to you. Honestly, I would never have figured it out that way. Wait. Am I meant to be going down? Anyway. Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is stolen and sabotaged is somewhat repetitive. Stench from his bowels spread discomforting, and I'm certain hope that whatever chemistry his room is designed to store is not the defining feature of the flood that threatened my children. Probably just beer or some shit. First one was easy, the second one won't be as easy. August 13th, 1899. Von Riekenbach writes to Odic Force. Whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul, they are both cretins. To think one would strive for great heights without wading first with puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here in our temples of steel I have witnessed the severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in solution of Brennenberg compound. Immersed in the solution of the Brennenberg compound opened his eyes. I cried, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We have broken through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling, Lily. It's too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness of this wonderful concoction." Okay. In fact, wait a second. There. I can't get through this, so you have to go the long way around. Seems the path is clear. It seems this chemical process is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children, wherever they may lead me, as we move further into this strange empire. I don't get it.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
I gathered that. But I thought you guys were trapped. Well then, let's
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary, quite extraordinary. And you broke the law. Go, man. It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into Greek pine and fade by hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
I don't know. Now look, so you can start the game. Huh. That's locked. That sound. Wait, listen. That reminds me of the thing. That's it. Flood bridge emergency shutdown in place. This is English style, not some weird language. See if you I don't understand it. It's a baller, huh? I don't know why I'm looking for this. There's no such thing as any of that crap. You know what I mean? Like tinder boxes and oil and that. This thing runs on something else. The collar, the neck, the noose. From the window, you could see almost to the docks, where they were still pulling hair out of the gratings. God knows what it says about the paper boy. Talkies of murder. Oh, says the paper boy. God knows what it's all about. Says the paper boy. The paper boy's getting blamed. I just reread it. Oops. This place feels like it's something public now. Yeah, the clerk. Piggy. Oh, so here. May 1st, 1899. But then, if I should stand upright and walk as men, what if the brute were harnessless? Would they sing? Would they find their own God? I've seen these things and will tell you now, no, they will not. They will happily accept fealty to a God thrust upon them and worship it, just given. And as I realize they are no different to the masses, they are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, you must cut the man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, you must first be painted upon the ground. Well. October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of laudanum derivative in the feed to subdue the product even before the initialization of the product. Initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from beholden pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components or the products or themselves. The section of the bell is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. We have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means you can use music to further soothe the product. We find the bussy particularly effective in this regard. It was kept all the pigs, but obviously the pigs are broken free. Warning, flume pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Nah, you're fine. I'll just go in what I assume is an expensive suit. Biggie. Hey Biggie. Too much to drink? Oh yeah, alright. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this would be desired, one might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women on all fours, rutting carelessly, shackling their filthy little missives into the streets, fillies and gutters, running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings, the air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased, he will spray his seed over passerbys. Find yet this is a condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we see. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We should not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject those men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters while they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Okay then. No comment. Because I'm not even gonna. Okay. I'm on the outside now. Boycott. Ban swine entering my streets. Mandy's factory must close. Oh yeah, this is where I was up there earlier. I thought this is where all the old pigs kind of around and that. Factory offices. All suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex. Yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. I must put aside my anxieties. Quality only that puts my stomach and continue on my path. Holy orders. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility. Given the locked doors around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way. However, almost as the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. I wonder if the saboteur is trying to test us.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
What's this if she's guiding me? Chemical demonstration, danger, highly corrosive, highly flammable. Good to know. Flood breeze, Mr. Stein. Whoever this saboteur is full of everything. Oh, we can actually move now while doing this. That's weird, I said a pig's helmet though, what the fuck? Delivery schedule. How many blazers are supposed to meet these damn schedules? Even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function. This cursed newfangled trucks only run a fraction of the distance my old nightmare managed before running out of the stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine, there's plenty of pumps to be filled on my side of the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blast tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty, again. I kept returning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Oh, sod it, says I. And the further night into my bed I go. Not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. However, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Temple after a jar. Pig's helmet was not there. If it was, that's creepy. If it isn't even, that's creepy. St. Dunstan's Church. Push. Billiard. Band Swanstones. It's closed. Since not allowed on this works, inquiries to be made at lodge. Isn't it getting gas on from this Oh, well. Fuck you. Piggy. Oh, blah blah. Pumping station. Appears to be some kind of fueling station. I've seen automobiles as demonstrated in Mr. Johan and Simmons' works. The smell here is all wrong. This is nut petroleum. Of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me this machine must be significant in some way. Few pounds. Well. I think I need to open this. Hope you guys are liking the raw and edited videos. You know, let me know in the comments what you think of this. If you want me to start shorting it down again, then just let me know and I'll do that. Oh, I need something to go there then. Still need a container. I used to see one of the pigs. Hello. Guess I need to go find it somewhere else. Fucking hell. I just heard someone just saw something that left my house. Like, oh shit. Okay. August 22nd, 1899. In America, the talk of the building of cities to the sky. To me this seems folly, but oh wait, in the 1920s that happened actually. As if because of a nation founded our history of its own. We walk upon our histories. Their combatants are very alone beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talk to this. They talked of how when building the underground trains, we ought to come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet mark that tells me there's a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Obviously we all know better now, but you know, call it the planet, so it's keeping our planet a planet. But then, other people thought differently, obviously, but yep. Half swan, half human, that's a great fucking invention. I would hate to see that, to be fair. On, off, on, off, on, off. Break the lamp. Right. Is that? Oh. I know there's something else here. There's another exit, but the exit on the way, but I can't seem to find that now. Unless this is the only way, maybe I need to trigger something. I'll have a quick look at that. Oh yeah. was just pretty much what that was. That's locked. Gotta go back, okay. I just wanna make sure. Let's try this then. Magical question would be, where the fuck's the oil though? Not the oil, Seen that you put the fuel in. Where is that? We'd assume near the front, but I've turned the camera right up so I keep forgetting I've got that. I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. This kind of looks like it's made to fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It only carries the same fatigue and holy reek. I won't think of that when I saw past me in its cage. I gazed into that machine room. And more immediate tasks besides having the opportunity perhaps to gain access to St. Donald's. Ah, that must be what this thing is. I'm expecting a jump scare. Come on, dude, come on. Come on. Get it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think he has the time to write this. Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape. Grasp this container and its future content to flee this place before that creature, that nearly man, returns. I will head for the church. Surely system abomination will not fall to the hallowed ground. Oh. Hallowed ground? You having a laugh, pal? Fucking Jesus, shit's so bad.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my dad. Of course we can take it home.
Let's just close that. Shit myself when I get that. Well, I'm going to leave the fuck. Well, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more. There'll be episode to this every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and another video things itself. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.